Hi guys, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. Today what I'm going to show you guys is how we apply this fiber mesh tape on a brown coat prior to a color finish. This house here has been hydrating now for 2 weeks. We did the scratch coat, we did the brown coat, we hydrated that, meaning we hosed down the scratch coat for 48 hours, actually it was about a week, and then we hydrated the brown coat. That just means hit it with water. And what we want to accelerate the cracking. We want cracking. Cracking's normal, guys, in a brown coat. So, Michael, your last name is just about as difficult as ours. Anyway, you asked me about this fiber mesh tape. I'll show you it. You say, what's the difference? You got your white tape, you got your yellow tape. What's the difference? None. I just read them both, and they're exactly alike. Actually, this tape is for interior. It's for doing sheetrock. Say you do your sheetrock little areas, put the fiber mesh tape, you can mud right over it. I use a lot of this inside. Now, say like something like this. I'll take you and see if you can see some hairline cracks. We did the brown coat 2 weeks ago, and it's been fully hydrated. We don't have any cracks. Well, let me show you one that you can see. See this one down there? That one is visible. So what we generally do, guys, is I'll take the fiber mesh tape, cut it, put it on it. If it's a little long, oh, that's about perfect. Okay, we got that on there. And here's another tip, guys. If you open a brand new roll, it sticks very well. I've had this on the truck for about a month, so it kind of loses its stickiness unless you keep it covered. Anyway, that one's stuck, and plus I've gone around the house and used it. Another tip, guys, is, again, like I say, this is not a code. You don't have to do this. Most contractors worth their salt will do it. I always do it because when we're done with this color coat 10 years from now, if somebody comes to look at it, I want it pretty, guys. I don't want it full of cracks, and stucco does crack. Okay, what Jay did is he mixed me up some Polybond, guys. Now, this Polybond, we want it soupy like water. All we want this Polybond for, and by the way, guys, Polybond is made for adhering styrofoam molds to a cementitious finish. So this Polybond here is, it sticks. And so all we do basically is go over it. And like the one Jay did earlier, all we want to, when we're done with this, and by the way too, we just follow that tape. Follow that tape. When we're done, I want it to look like Jay's. Okay, here's one he did. And that's got the mesh tape underneath it. It's got the Polybond on it. And why do we do it the day before? Because tomorrow when we come to color coat this, we're going to hydrate this. Because it's a dark color, I'm going to wet this wall for about an hour. And we wet the wall for about an hour. That way when we do the top, then we come here, we don't have a joint where the two dried up. So I will wet this and hydrate it for about an hour. And tomorrow, if this is not stuck, come right off. So it would be useless to put on. Anyhow, guys, I'll show you one more tip. Now this window here, and you never know where a crack's going to come, guys. I've been doing this for 30 years. Sometimes we have no cracks, which is rare, but sometimes we have a lot, sometimes more than others. What I'll do again is I'll come upward, because if I start here, I can pull the tape right off. So we do it like so, and again, we always want to use something cementitious, because if I was to use a bonding agent, which will work with this dark color we're going to apply tomorrow, if I use a bonding agent and it rains, what will happen is, now that bonding agent, say, okay, here's what would happen. We use a bonding agent, it's fast, it adheres it, and the next day it's dry. But when we come to color coat it, we do it, and then the first day it rains. You'll see these where the suction is gone, because a bonding agent will kill the suction right here. So when the first day it rains, the wall gets wet, it darkens, and you'll see these outlines. So guys, unless you're doing an acrylic finish, you got to know that kind of stuff. It's real important. It's trying to cover a lot of bases with this particular stuff for you, Michael, but I think I touched most of them. You can't explain everything in a 5-minute video, but we try to do the best we can. And also, folks, by the way, Michael, he asked me the question about this mesh tape. You folks have any questions about anything to do with plastering or stucco, just type below, give me a comment. If you like what we do, subscribe to our channel. And no matter what it is, you ride it, within a month I'll be able to show you, if we don't already have it on video. Anyhow, guys, my name's Kirk. I am with Kirk Giordano Plastering. As usual, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.